Rochester and flying.
A tragedy for two communities in western New York. A plane goes off course with a Rochester developer and his wife inside and crashes off Jamaica. Good evening, everyone. Before Larry Glazer made his mark in Rochester, he graduated from Riverside High School here in Buffalo. Glazer and his wife were on a plane that was supposed to go from Rochester to Naples, Florida, when something went wrong and the plane went off course. News 4's Rachel Kingston has been speaking with his friends tonight. Rachel?
Before he became a real estate mogul revitalizing downtown Rochester, Larry Glazer was just a kid from North Buffalo. Childhood friends describe him as genuine, somebody who loved life. Larry Glazer's friends from Riverside High School's class of 1963 remember him as an all-around nice guy.
We played in a doubles tournament in the tennis school, and I remember we lost, and I remember that when we lost, I was very upset, and I went into my room, and I didn't come out. And Larry gave me a call on the telephone to cheer me up.
Glazer grew up on Rand Avenue in North Buffalo. John Caleri lived a block away on Delham and was Glazer's classmate from kindergarten all the way through high school.
Larry told me always to love what you're doing. And I know that Larry loved his life. He loved what he was doing, and what he was doing was rebuilding Rochester and flying.
Glazer was piloting his 7-seat turboprop plane from Rochester to Naples, Florida on Friday when he dropped out of communication with air traffic control.
900 Kilo November.
Fighter jets scrambled to find Glazer's plane and saw the pilot slumped over at the controls, the windshield frosted over.
Breathing. I can see his chest rising and falling. It may be a deal where, depending on how fast they descend, he may regain consciousness.
Glazer's plane crashed into the ocean 14 miles north of Jamaica, killing him and his wife, Jane.
We've been to Europe and Alaska, and, it's just a fun thing that we share.
In Rochester, Glazer founded Buckingham Properties, which owns the Xerox Tower, the Bausch & Lomb building, and the Midtown Tower.
And we believe that there is a great future here in the rebirth of downtown Rochester.
Lieutenant Governor and former mayor of Rochester, Bob Duffy, said the Glazers possess two of the brightest minds in business and cannot be replaced. Despite his worldly success, Caleri says when Glazer came home for their 50th high school reunion,
Larry didn't flaunt his importance. There were a lot of us that knew about his activities in Rochester, but Larry was just one of us. He was one of us at Riverside.
the fighter pilots who found Glazer's plane indicated the windshield was frosted over, a sign that the cabin may have rapidly lost air pressure. UB, Glazer's other local alma mater, said tonight that it offers condolences to Glazer's family, friends, and fellow alumni worldwide. Rachel Kingston, News 4 at 10.